back to Standing Room Only. We're going to go ahead and jump right in and talk about the WWE Extreme Rules. Extreme which if you saw Payback, you pretty much saw Extreme Rules, but we'll go ahead and jump right in anyway. Of course, the pre-show.
Kickoff show.
Yeah, pre-show, kickoff show.
I'm like Steve Blackman.
Whatever you want to call it.
Oh, sorry. Steve African American.
Steve African American,
Yeah.
Principal Blackman.
Yeah.
The big cast, Dudley Boys, you know, talking their jazz, you know, going in about it. Two big mouths talking, you think it's going to be good. Well, it's not that great. I mean, it's okay, but it's not
It was
that
okay.
good.
It was really funny, though, what Big Cass said. He said, I know why you no longer get the tables, because you ate everything
off the
table,
tables,
and
right?
including the table. And then he listed all the food, like, pies, how you doing? Steaks, how you doing? And then he almost broke character in a laugh, I think, and he's like, sorry, I ran out of food. That was funny.
Yeah,
and then he just kicked the shit out of him.
He's got some confidence after, you know, Enzo was gone. He was kind of the face of the team, and then he's like, what do I do with that?
But it
Enzo?
makes zero sense because he beat them both up by himself, and now Enzo and Big Cass are like in a feud. It's like, well, he single-handedly beat you, so this feud is stupid.
Pretty much.
But yeah, so that was that. Miz was funny. You probably didn't expect me to say that.
No,
I like him and Maurice together. They're great.
They yeah.
And he did a miracle speech. It was funny, and he also said he's a great actor. He's acted in The Marine 3 or 4, Santa's Little Helper, and he acted interested on Dinner for 3 with R-Truth. Pretty funny. And then speaking of funny, Lana and Rusev with their Q&A Twitter mailbag thing. Pretty funny.
It better than you'd think.
Yeah, and then the match I didn't even watch.
No.
So I watched the pre-show for jokes, basically, like 3 little segments. I didn't even watch the wrestling match on the pre-show.
That's all good.
Did you watch it?
I did. I
How
kind of
was it?
passively watched it. I mean, I was kind of entertained, but like I said, it's not.
You've seen it before? Is that
yeah,
what you're saying?
it's almost like I've seen this before.
And
like
then
a
we're
month
gonna
ago.
see it again.
Yeah.
Technical match.
God damn it!
Corbin.
That's what everyone wants.
Corbin Ziggler, you know.
We want to see it again as a
it's the big
technical
ticket.
match.
I've got my calendars marked.
Yeah.
I've got alarm set. But you know,
Yep.
wrestling match, you know, but a technical match. Now we're on. something.
Yeah, now you
Absolutely.
got my I'm like, oh, I've seen him wrestle like 5 times now. Wait a minute.
It's different. There's a
This
twist on
time
it.
it's different.
Would they twist?
Yes. And then the main card, it was Gallows, Anderson,
Gallows and Anderson.
the
Of course,
Usos,
they-
tornado match. Why do they not have tornado matches more, Zach?
I don't know.
Why? Answer it.
I'm not a huge fan of them, even though they
What?
can be entertaining.
I like them a lot.
It's
I'm
just
so sick of the hot
Typically,
tag.
I don't.
Mix it up.
Yeah.
But it was a good show, like good match to kick for, to start the show off. Nothing great, just okay.
Yeah.
Good starter.
I'm a little upset that Gallows and Anderson aren't being used in a different way, because I do not like the Usos. No offense, but I just don't. That's all I got to say
Yeah.
about it, really.
Yes. So that was the first match, and then it was Kalisto and Ryback, and I told you this earlier, but on the Brian Vinny show, they made a very good point, saying, I think it was Brian Alvarez was saying that it's so stupid that Kalisto has a hurt back, and the announcers are saying he has a hurt back, and he's doing all his flips, jumps off the little springboard trampoline, perfectly fine. Throughout the whole match, you're talking about, oh, his back hurts, like,
Yeah.
and then he does his everything, doesn't sell a thing, and then he falls on the apron, and he can't walk anymore. And then that was a very good point that they made, and then he said, I hated that match because of that, but if it wasn't for that, it's actually an okay match.
Yeah.
It was an okay match.
Yeah, I enjoy watching Kalisto.
Kalisto does good against big guys.
And actually, I like Ryback, too, for all of our Ukraine watchers out there. Bulgarian.
Yeah, everyone knows the Ukraine loves Ryback.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the hot ticket right now.
Yeah.
Also, we had the Vaudevillains versus New Day.
Yeah, Vaudevillains did okay. I actually like.
They really did. They can wrestle.
I like the gimmick. A lot of people don't.
I do.
I like it.
It's not that the gimmick is maybe the best in the world, but they do it pretty good.
Yeah, I like the little outfits that they came out.
Yeah.
Good near fall. The match wasn't like fantastic, but
What can you expect? I mean, they weren't gonna take
New
the
Day
titles.
needs something. They need like, I don't know, Enzo and Big Cass, like 2 baby faces at SummerSlam, or maybe like, I was telling you, Revival is the best heel tag team right now. If there's a draft and they come up, that would be amazing.
Yeah, heel tag teams like the Dudley Boys or anything like
Awful.
that.
That's the worst idea
Dudley
ever.
Boys.
No.
Dudley Boys.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, I like the Dudley Boys.
They
He's not. I know they're old, but
I did like them. I like them.
Well,
1999.
yeah,
I liked them.
I like them today still, just because they make me laugh.
Ugh.
It's a little bit nostalgia,
Yeah.
I know, but
Speaking of that, going back to the beginning, he does, Devon, can we please get out of the stinking town?
stinking town.
And it was funny, and then he said it again on SmackDown, and now it's not funny anymore.
Kind of like No Way Jose.
Say what?
What was next? After, right, oh, we said New Day.
Fatal 4-Way.
Oh my god.
Fatal 4-Way.
Awesome.
That was the best part of the
Fatal
show.
3-Way featuring Miz.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Miz was just happy to be there, but he did alright for being there.
Yeah.
It was basically Cesaro versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, and then Miz won.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
By the skin of
I
his
love the
teeth.
opening too, because you always have to get someone out of the ring, like knocked out, like sleeping on the ground. And the Sami Zayn going right at Kevin Owens at the beginning, perfect way to do that. Get him out of the ring quick, you know?
Yeah,
and he's out. You hit him with his finisher in like the first 5 seconds.
And it fuels that fire between
Yeah,
Zayn
awesome.
and Owens too.
Just the match was fantastic.
mini story that they had.
fantastic. Great match.
I agree. I agree. Also,
I didn't like it.
it.
No, it was.
You're lying.
Yeah.
It's much better than the Ambrose Asylum match, which you see the cage with all those weapons. You think Extreme Rules might be cool, but in the end, all we get is some thumbtacks that they tease the whole match for. Not worth it.
It was so long.
It was to build up just.
It killed the
And
crowd.
I will give Jericho credit for doing that at the age of 40, whatever.
Yeah.
He just landed on some thumbtacks. I didn't really expect him to do that.
Awful.
I thought for sure that it was going to be Ambrose that took the thumbtacks because of his past, John Moxley and all the extreme wrestling that he did. There was videos of him taking saws to the face and everything, but
It was really long. It was really boring. It was bad. And it was so long that it interfered with the women's match. They had to cut it shorter. And that wasn't good either.
No.
And that did not wake up the crowd.
and he's a huge advocate for the women's division and everything. And
Women in general.
usually the women can do no wrong in Derek's eyes, but
Yeah.
this one,
Oh, it wasn't that good.
it was not great.
First, I like Natalia a lot. I think she gets underappreciated so much. Oh man, her selling. I won't tap. I won't. No. Ew. Oh man.
It's like the Wicked Witch being melted down. No.
It was bad. And then of course you had the Dana Brooke interference.
Oh yeah. Cool, because Ric Flair couldn't interfere, or
It was
else she
so-
automatically lost. So
It was so bad. I thank God for the main event. 'Cause that crowd was just, and I don't blame them. I was at home, like, oh my God, like I think I was like, oh man, I need to check my bank account. Like I got stuff to do.
is that laundry done?
Yeah, exactly. But awful. But no, let's go to the main event.
Main event, of course, it is a replay from Payback, but it still lived up to the hype. I guess.
Crowd still hates Roman.
Yeah, the crowd still hates Roman Reigns.
Roman
even
did that
though-
sweet power bomb, and they chanted, "You still suck."
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, AJ Styles, he's a competitor, absolutely. He's getting up there in age, but still performs.
Speaking of that, he's up there in age, and he took that fall on the table. Oh my! He doesn't have to do that at his age, and he did it.
No,
He did it
But
anyway.
that's what makes him him. I mean, he's from Japan. He's here to kick some ass,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But of
Go
course,
Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins stole the show. He came out
Oh,
and
yeah.
beat Roman Reigns.
Yep.
Made him his little bitch for the night.
Yeah, and he got a hero's welcome.
And
what does Vince McMahon do? He gets a huge pop, like a huge babyface pop. You're gonna stay heel.
nope,
Roman
you're a big
Reigns.
asshole to
Yeah.
everybody still.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everybody likes you. Ah, forget
It
it.
makes zero sense.
Uh-huh.
I really hate that man.
But yeah, it was kind of like Payback too, especially because the Usos came out, Gallows and Anderson. I didn't think the Usos were because
Yeah,
Gallows and Anderson beat them. I thought it was going to be like, I thought they were going to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And then it was going to be Usos aren't going to come in the main event and it's going to be like a 3-on-1 and somehow Roman wins. But it wasn't that. It was Payback.
A little bit of a curveball.
Part 2. Zach, what do you think? What do you think of the event?
Well, sequels are never good as the original. I mean, you know, Scream and all those movies.
Scream should come too.
Yeah, Scream is the first.
Yeah.
First thing I think of.
Scream 2. Okay.
I walk down the street, hey, Scream, can I get your fucking autograph? So, you know what I do? I write it in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, it was pretty much a carbon copy of the last show, last pay-per-view. It wasn't quite as entertaining. They had, you know, 2 good matches versus the last time. The whole show was great.
But the 2 good matches were really good.
They were, absolutely.
And the other matches were okay, except for the women's match and the Asylum match. I can't wait for the next Asylum match. It's a brilliant idea to have a potted plant and a mop up there.
Son of Mitch.
Did it even get used? I don't even remember.
No.
It did.
No, it didn't.
Pointless.
I'm pretty sure it didn't.
But I think I liked Payback a little bit more. Either way, both pay-per-views have been pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot better than Mania. So
Honestly.
maybe I like Payback more just because we were there.
Probably.
But
And everything was fresh and new. It was all different.
So
and Dolph Ziggler won, so can't really complain.
I forgot already.
Yeah, but
yeah.
unfortunately he did not win again at Extreme Rules.
But yeah, so that's our thoughts on Extreme Rules.
I'm
So.
part of the Dolph Ziggler lifestyle. Whatever that is.
Yeah, it was a perfect time to end the review.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll see you next time for our Raw, SmackDown, and NXT review. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ukraine.
Thank you, Ukraine and Mexico and Bulgaria.
Yeah.
We appreciate the views.
Yep.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I'd never gone. I knew the song, young girl with eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical, the island rings, all the nature world is free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita.
And that's all I gotta say. Leave me the fuck alone and let me get on with my killings. My business. You know, it's such a simple life. And all I gotta say is, just for fuck's sakes, you know, I'm a person. God.